I've got a quest, the gold is calling me. From the sunlit deserts to the old pine trees, chasing down dreams with a shovel and a plan. Through Arizona's dust to the California sand. Let's raise our spirits, we're in this together. Gold in our sights, chasing fortune forever.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Gold Fever Radio. I'm Jack Chuck. I'm sitting here with Lisa, also known as Scooter.
Also known as Scooter. Thank you so much.
Hello in the chat room. I saw somebody already. Let's see. Paul. Hello, Paul from rainy Wisconsin. Half Bucket. Hello, Mark. Mark Nye. Hello. Look at that. 2 Markies in a row. Look at that. Jack and Scooter. See?
Yep.
We'll have to talk about how did you ever get named
I
Scooter?
don't remember.
Steve Collier. Hello, Scooter. So let's see, Paul and Steve and Mark. They're carrying on a regular conversation here, you know that?
Yeah.
They are.
See
Desert
that?
Prospector. Hello. Daryl Lane. Hello. You getting ready to go to Utah, Daryl? It's coming up real soon. Anyways, all right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Another Wednesday. It is June 25th today, isn't it?
It is.
June 25th. Glad you guys all tuned in. Good welcome, and nice to have you guys all once again on this beautiful sunny day here in good old Arizona.
That it is.
Jack, I figured out what was wrong with my 140S. Been on the phone for a while with Pat. Yeah. Probably all messed up. No, it was nothing. You just had the things turned around or something.
Yeah, well, generally when you're on the phone with Pat, you have 2 minutes of conversation and 20 minutes. So hold on, I'll be right back with you.
Yeah, a bunch of bullshit just holding on to everything else.
Yeah.
So
today is National Strawberry Day. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I could have went and got some strawberries if I would have known that.
It's also National Parfait Day. You could have got some parfait.
What is parfait?
Parfait is, when it's that cup, it's got whipped cream and cake. And,
okay. Parfait.
It's also National Catfish Day. I don't think you're going to want to get that.
No, I'm not a big catfish fan.
Yeah. It's also National Leon Day. So if your name is Leon, happy National Leon Day.
As in Leon, Leon was a group, a band.
Leon Russell,
up on the tightrope.
Yeah.
Yeah. For you old people.
Okay. It's also National Parchment Day, but that's only because
was that parchment paper?
Parchment, apparently,
or something to do with weddings.
Get weddings off your mind.
There's something. Parchment has something to do with weddings.
It's parchment. You know what? I just report the news. I don't delve into it.
Well, what did you have the parchment to me? If it's National Parchment Day, what is it?
Parchment paper. Parchment paper like we bought the other day.
I don't think that's what it is.
Okay, anyway, but the reason that it's National Parchment Day is because it's the last Wednesday of June.
Yeah. What? So what does it mean? I think you should Google. Look, you know what I got in the mail today? You know what I got in the mail today?
Yes, I do, because I brought it in.
I got this cool flashlight. This is supposed to be a blinding flashlight. A high-tech, what is it, 6,500 for just a little dinky, 6,500 lumens. Tells you like it's 360 times brighter than the moon. Anyways, I can't read all that stuff. But
you need a flashlight to see.
And then I got this cool thing too. Look at this. This is a fan, a camping fan. It's got a battery on it. This is going to be cool out in the desert, when it's battery display, adjustable wind speed. This is going to be cool when summertime.
Now?
Yeah, so anyways, they keep sending me all this stuff to do videos and stuff with, I got to get.
Where's my scooter?
Huh?
Where's my scooter?
Oh, yeah, we got a scooter coming too. Another scooter. Yeah. They just keep sending all this stuff, man. I find that amazing. Anyways, cheers, everybody. Glad you guys all tuned in for another Wednesday. So what else is going on here?
Okay, famous birthdays today. Lots of people born today. George Michael, remember him?
He played a song.
Yeah, he was in Wham, and then he went out on
But he
his
played
own.
a song. What song was he famous for? Up on the tightrope.
No, that was Leon Russell. Okay. George Orwell's birthday today?
He was the World of War or somebody like that.
1984.
He did the World of Wars or something.
1984.
Is that what it was?
That's the book. 1984.
Oh, but wasn't he on the thing where the World of Wars where they did the?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Guess I don't know him then.
Anthony Bourdain.
Don't know him.
He's a chef. Okay. From the Supreme Court, Justice Sonia Sotomayor. Today is
we
her
don't care
birthday.
about her, do we?
Dikembe Mutombo.
Oh, he's that tall basketball player.
Carly Simon.
She was so vain, I remember.
Ricky Gervais.
She sang that song about me,
Phyllis George, you remember her?
Was she that comedian or
No,
or
Phyllis,
talk show?
No, Phyllis George was a Miss America, and then she became a sportscaster.
I don't know who that was.
June Lockhart.
She was an actor.
Yeah, she was Lassie's mommy.
And she was also in Lost in Space.
Yes.
Okay, I know who
and
she is.
Jimmy
now.
Walker.
That's Will or Danger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, I know who she was.
And Jimmy Walker's birthday.
And he was an actor, comedian.
JJ.
Yeah, comedian, actor, whatever.
Yeah.
He was on that one show where they did all that. The Real World. Hello, welcome. So anyway, so what we're going to do tonight, is we're just going to yak, and we're going to answer questions. You guys got a lot of questions. I like the TV above Danny. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness sake. I just installed that Mark Nye, he's like Johnny on the spot.
All my stuff came yesterday.
It's a delay too. Look at that. So people are got a delay.
Oh, yeah.
I better turn. I just put that TV up so when I'm sitting in the office in here, I can watch my YouTube channels and see what's going on.
We now have TVs in every single room.
Pretty much. And I got TVs in storage. If anybody needs a TV, I got TVs coming out the yin yang.
This is true.
And so there's a couple of them in storage. Let's see. Brad, Rocky Mountain Prospector. Hello. Yeah, above Danny's head. Well, you see Danny too? Oh, there is Danny there. I'll be damned.
There's
Mark
Danny.
Knight, he sees everything.
He does. He does. And
that TV, there is just a delay. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you can't see that much because it's over here. Wait, it's over here. There you go. Oh, look, that's how, man, it's like almost a 8-second delay.
Okay, so Mark,
Okay.
we have to tell you that Jack has been cooking in that thing every single day.
Every day.
Every day.
Janon, hello. You got the fever. I'm glad you got the fever. Yeah, Mark, I made, let's see. Hey, you know what? I think I bumped that because that's moving me out of the thing. I got to move this back a little bit, like over to here. I don't like that. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, good. Neil Young, of course, he's still in Nashville.
Neil Young. Hey, so why does this keep moving for? I got to move this back over here again. Oh, it's the cables moving. I see. Okay.
I just got Gold Monster 1000 and going out early tomorrow morning.
Well, good luck to you. So, yeah, Mark. So this afternoon I made garlic bread in there, garlic toast. That turned out pretty good, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yesterday morning I made breakfast burritos. That was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Those turned out really good too.
Yeah.
And Mark Marabella, hello.
And the veggies.
Oh yeah, because we made some type of asparagus and
potatoes.
Oh, potatoes and carrots and stuff. Man, yeah, I've been a cooking fool lately.
Cooking fool. Yep.
But anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot you can do that. And the cool thing is, I've been using like parchment paper and those little aluminum trays, like you said, and so there's no cleanup. So I don't even have to clean the inserts out because I just throw away the
best thing
stuff.
in the world for him.
Yeah, because I hate cleaning up. Janon, Chef Boyardee, that's right. That's right. We enjoyed it. Thank you.
Very much, thank you.
I use it every day.
Yeah.
So far, I've used it every day. Huh?
That's what I said.
Yeah, cheers.
Okay. So today was also the day of the Battle of Little Bighorn.
Little Bighorn.
Which became known as Custer's Last Stand.
How come it was his last stand? Because he died?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you didn't go to school? You didn't take history?
Yeah, but that was so long ago. I don't remember that.
Um,
See, my brain is only so big, and if I can only retain so much knowledge and so much stuff, and so if I let something in, something's got to go out. And so, what's important to me is what I retain, and what's not important. I remember when I was like 8 years old, somebody hit me over the head with this army shovel, and his name was Denny Anderson. If I ever run into him again, I was going to kick his ass. Now that I could remember, but something else like back then, I can't remember.
uh-huh.
I don't
Okay.
remember, but so there's just certain things I remember. I seen this guy looking for nuggets in Meadview on YouTube. It
Is that you?
happens. I don't know. People do that once in a while. They go to Meadview looking for nuggets. I can't believe that. Yeah, when people do me wrong, I remember. That's probably it. You remember.
I think everybody remembers that.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
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 So I put a hit list on him.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, okay.
Okay. In 1929, U.S. President Herbert Hoover authorized the building of Boulder Dam, which then became what?
Hoover Dam.
Look at you.
Well,
See, you do know
I
something.
guessed
You
it,
do
though.
know something.
That was a lucky guy. I got good ESP.
Okay.
Steve Blevins, hello.
And then in 1950, North Korea invaded South Korea, beginning the Korean War.
I don't remember that.
You wasn't born yet.
Well, that's probably why I don't remember that then. Hoover Dam, 1930. So, you know what we could do? Lisa is actually a walking encyclopedia. You guys could ask her anything and she will know it.
Right. I'm a walking encyclopedia.
All she does all day long
Is read.
is read. And I told her the other day, if I could read like she did, I mean, she likes to read like murder mysteries and stuff like that. But if I could read like she does, man, I would know geology. I would know the smart stuff. My brain would be my head would be like this
But
big.
your brain is only this big. You can only keep in this much.
I know, but that's all I would know was all that important stuff. When Kelly became a state in 1850. Okay, so if anybody's got any questions, we thought we'd just answer questions. Any questions? Any question you might have. If I can't answer it.
Well, here's a question. Did you win at bingo? I won $50 and then lost after that.
We lost metal price. Oh,
I didn't do that.
Oh, my phone's not here.
I'll go get it. Where is it?
On the counter in there. Okay. Lisa will go get my phone. So I forgot my phone. I forgot my phone. Can you believe that? Better watch out, Jack. She knows how to hide a body with those mystery. You know what? That's probably very, very true. I have a shirt. I almost put that shirt on, but I decided not to, about metal detectors know where to bury bodies at. Okay, let's see. Precious metal prices. Here we go. Right now, this is current. This is as right now, up to date. Gold is at $3,335.59. It's up $2.50. Silver, silver's kind of taking a leap. It's $36.38. Platinum is $13.74. And your favorite, the rhodium, is $57.50.
Yeah, I want some of that.
But what I like to see the crude oil prices. That's down $65 a barrel. I like to see that. The NASDAQ is down. Anyway, so that's
I hear you talking. I hear you talking from the TV.
No, you hear the TV out there.
No, I just heard you know, and I can hear that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All righty. Anyway, so Herb Cato. Hello, Herb.
Oh, hi, Herb.
The very first and last
Herb
person that died during the construction of Hoover Dam was father and son. They both jumped together. Look, this thing's moving again on me. Why does this camera keep moving?
I don't know.
I don't like this camera.
I don't know. What else are we going to do tonight?
Oh, yeah, we're going to start a will. Everybody's been talking about a will, huh? So we're going to start a will.
Okay, so.
I got prizes. So some of the, what?
Well, before that, so if you want to call the number you were calling before, we no longer have, because that number was affiliated with the campground. So don't tell anybody, but I'm going to give you a different phone number.
Ooh, I'll have to post that too. Huh?
It's 928 231 7548.
That's the number they're going to call
That's
for the
the
wheel.
number
Huh?
they're going to call for the wheel. And if you want to pay with PayPal, it's Gold Fever Radio at Yahoo.
Yeah, that would work.
Oh, hi, newlyweds.
Jennifer Bond. Well, hi there. Welcome, Jennifer. Thank you. So here's some of the price. Oh, you know what I've been doing? Where's let me look at these here. I've been so busy. You know, like the opening tonight was a new song. Did you notice that?
Oh, wait, let me repeat the phone number 928 231 7548.
I can post it. You want me to post it?
Sure. Post it so everybody has it.
928-231-7548. Okay, I'll
Very
post
nice.
it. Let's
Post it.
Okay, so look, see the CDs and his A1 band. This is all gold music CDs, and there's number 2, all gold music CDs, and there's number 3. I got 3 CDs out with gold music on them, volumes 1, 2, and 3.
He's a very prolific songwriter.
You know what? I'm going to include a 3-volume set of this in the wheel.
You can get gold detectors with that phone number as well.
You can.
You can.
Wow. In fact, I got a gold monster for sale for really cheap too. Brand new gold monsters. I got 3 gold monsters. We'll maybe do a wheel after this one with the gold monster. Anyways, so okay, I was going to tell what's in this wheel.
Yeah.
There is one of these Gold Buddy, call them the Boss cleanup kits. Those are actually pretty cool. There's some of them.
Okay.
I showed some of them last time.
Gotcha, Steve.
There's the Peace dollars, or the Morgan's silver dollars in 1923 inside with them cases. There's the boss. Maybe can you guys see the picture? So there's this thing here. That's what they call the Boss cleanup thing. I've used that there. Those are pretty cool. And then there's these here. There, you can't see that picture too well, but that's a couple of them mint things. That's a Morgan dollar, but it needs to be cleaned up. There's scales. There's a little 12-volt battery thing. They're 12 volts, little cleanup things that I've played around with. There's one of them. There's a back scratcher, a keen magic finger. There's a hat, magnets, scales, magnifying glasses. Oh, there's gold nuggets. So see, there's 2 nuggets. These are all nuggets I found in Meadview. So there's like 2. Let's see, where's the thing? So there's those 2. There's those 2. There's those 2. I know you can't see it. And what I did is I put them in little vials with some black sands. And then there's a couple tumblers. There's another little kit there. There's a panning kit that's got vials and pans and a little bag of dirt. There's 5 pay dirt bags. 5 pay dirt bags. There's another little kit thing there. There's another little kit thing there. Bag of dirt. Anyway, that's it. So I think what you write down, we're doing what? 45 spots. What is it? What, I don't know. What did you write down?
It was 45 spots, $35 a spot.
45 spots, $35. So there's 45 spots is what there is.
Okay. So I got Mark, I got you 2. Mark 9, 6.
So I will post everything probably later on tonight or tomorrow morning. But you guys just get a jump start at everything since you guys are in here at the show. So yeah. I looked at the land status in Meadview, and it's mostly BLM in that area south of Meadview. The claims we have around there is we have the Queen Tut, and then across the street from the campground over in that area over there, that's below the mine. I forget the name of that mine that's up there on the hill, but that ours butts up to the private property that's right there where the Queen Tut is. That's where our claims are in that area right there that we have in Meadview. Lots of private too. Yeah, the weird thing about that area out there is like you'll have a mile of private and then you got a mile of BLM and they just alternate BLM and private all the way up and down through there. Billy Z, hello.
Are you going to do a Patreon outing this year?
Yeah, the Patreon outing is generally that's I think in November.
That's when you usually do that.
Yeah. So well, I still got to find. I'm still looking. Climax Mine. You're right. Thanks, Paul. Climax Mine. That Paul, man, how do you know so much stuff, Paul? Paul's like knows stuff.
What's a rainy day in Wisconsin? He's
So I've been looking at a couple of claims. I thought I went out, I found this claim, and I was going to stake it. Then when I researched it, I found out somebody had already staked it. But I found some gold on. So I've been looking at a couple different areas. It's just I listened to Lisa. Oh, very smart, very smart. So I'm still looking for a claim just for a Patreon people, but we'll have a Patreon outing. Will be Paul knows his climaxes. Oh, that was Jennifer.
I see that.
Yeah, she's a comedian.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I saw somebody using the Gold Monster 2. Let's go look at what you're looking
I
at.
don't want to see. How come I don't see my car?
Because it's so further
Oh, I
down.
realize that.
I need to clean those lenses too. They're kind of dusty or dirty. So anyway, so that's what's happening here. It's like people like Daryl. He came in and he said hi, and I asked him a question, and then I never hear from him again. Right there, I was looking. Yeah, Climax Mine is right where I was looking. Yeah, so the claims I got there. Anyway, so I got one down below Climax Mine.
Paul asked you a question.
Paul asked me a question?
Yeah, back it up. Back it.
Where? Back up further?
Yeah.
He said, was that funny?
No, go up further. Go. Where did I see it?
How's the Gold Monster 2000 going?
Yeah, he asked you that, and then the real world wanted to have answer to that.
For using the Gold Monster 1000 as beginner, should I use level 10 or the audio 1 level? What I use on the Gold Monster when I hunt with the Gold Monster is you turn it all the way up, turn your volume all the way up, and then turn the other setting all the way up, and then back it off until the black dot in the center disappears. And that's where I hunt at. That will be your most sensitive. And if it's like chattery because it's just, the ground is too mineralized, then you may have to start backing it off until the machine quiets down. But if you can hunt it that way, then that's your starting point is all the way, and then slowly turn down. Yes.
Say thank you to Mark Marabella.
Thank you, Mark Marabella.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's buying numbers. Oh. I go look for old gold mines and I look around the area for parallel veins. That's, you guys, some of you guys are a lot smarter than I am because I just go out there and Josh Cooper, hello. I just go out there and look for ground to swing on or wherever you might think gold might be. There's certain evidence that you look for when you're out metal detecting. You like your reddish dirt, you like quartz, you like sand. Sand is a good indication. Sand is actually granite, which is deteriorated granite. And that granite holds a lot of characteristics for gold. So all of those signs, you look for them. Your quartz that's stained, orange stained quartz is always good because you like mineralization. So there's, if you don't want to go probably detect in just dirt because chances of being any gold just in dirt. You got to have rocks and stuff like that.
Well, we watched a video today where the guy was digging and he got all kinds of stuff. You think that stuff was planted?
No, he was in a park. He was demonstrating a machine. He was the Deus 2. He was demonstrating it. What Daryl say? I'm still here. Got about 45 days until Utah. Are we staying at Mike's again? Well, of course we are, Daryl. I've already got my spot reserved. He cleaned out a bigger spot for me over there so I can back in there, all that. Got to find that pipe. Yes. I think the gold out in Meaview, though, that's there's really no veins underground. I mean, I shouldn't say there's no veins underground, but you don't see a lot of the mines out in that area. And the gold there was probably shot in through, like when that was all probably part of Lake Mead, because a lot of the gold that I find is all attached to caliche and sometimes embedded in that caliche when that was a part of the lake bed. And it's all sporadic. The gold is rough. It's not smooth where you can see it hasn't really traveled. But that's, what's that I seeing out there. So that's all that I know. Other than that, I don't know nothing. I ain't a geologist. I ain't a smart person. I just go by
That's because your brain is this big, you can only hold so much.
That's right. My brain is big as a walnut. Jack, do you save GPS coordinates of the nugget finds to see if there's a pattern? No, but kind of what I have done when I hunt and I find a nugget, I will tend to stack up a few little rocks right there by the hole. And as I'm hunting, I can kind of see a formation where they're laid in at, over time, because I keep returning to the same spot. So I can kind of see where, if there is a pattern, kind of the line that maybe they got laid in somehow or something like that. So I do that. Jack, do you think Mike would let me stay there as well? I can't say, Brad, because I hate to speak for somebody else, but Mike's a good guy, and we were talking about that his place is probably going to be full of people. So I'm sure. Did you pick him up or did he jump up here?
I picked him.
Oh. So say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? My name is River. I am a dog.
Oh, in case people didn't know.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, I'm a dog. My name is River.
Pat Bucket wants to know, did you say you saw someone using the Gold Monster 2?
It was on a video that somebody was playing with the Gold Monster 2. And it looked really kind of strange. It looks like the same machine, but they've changed a few. The screen looks a little different, so there's probably some different knobs. But anyway, Brad, if you're going to be out there, I would get out there bright and early. And, I've always took care of him just because, I hate to just go camp at somebody's house yard for, weeks at an end. So last year, like I bought him a chair, I filled his car up with gas and, different things like that, just because I just felt like, that's my donation back to him for letting me stay there,
River is cute.
River is cute. River.
Crystal is pretty. Crystal, show your face.
River is about, 3 years old.
Let everybody see pretty Crystal.
Oh, I can't pick her up.
Oh, Crystal, come here. Everybody wants to see your pretty face.
They can see the nose.
Yeah, and her pretty blue eyes.
Here, come here. Come on. Come here and say hi. Come here. Come on up here. There you go. Look at that. There we go.
There she is.
Hello, everybody. My name is Crystal.
Okay.
Oh, now they're all excited.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna. I'll ask him. He'll let you, Brad, because he doesn't care. Like I said, there's going to be other people. He was even talking about knowing that there's going to be a lot of people there. He thought about getting a porta potty. He even said.
No, she's an Australian Shepherd.
In the same family as a border collie.
Never.
Where's the best time of day to claim jump?
Never.
Well, that'd be true.
Never.
But if you're going to claim jump, probably do it like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Well, because most people go out on weekends because they have to work or something during the day. So, and then sometimes if somebody does really good on a weekend, they may call in sick and stay another day, like Monday or Tuesday. But then, and then some people may take off earlier to get out to the claim, so they might leave like Thursday or Friday. So Wednesday's your best time to go claim jump.
Never.
Well, that is true, never.
Never.
But if you know,
Yeah. So you still have a few hours left. It is Wednesday today.
high noon, you won't have a shadow.
That's truth in that too.
Oh, that is true. And it's so hot that nobody else is there. I don't think many young people are into getting gold. I'm 23 and just getting into it. Well, you've got a lot of years then left to go after that gold. Yes, anytime when it's over 110 degrees. I was going to go out this morning, and then I just got tired when I got up. What? Why do the dogs sound like the ventriloquist doll?
That's a very good question. Because the dogs are the ones who taught the dolls how to speak. That's why.
Well, you should see when Danny, it makes me the ventriloquist doll.
I know when you've made me the ventriloquist
What?
doll.
Come here, I'll put my hand up here.
No, you won't.
And I'll say hi there.
Hi,
Daddy.
My
name's Lisa.
Just call me Scooter.
I'm young.
Daryl's bringing a porta potty
I heard that.
and a new tent.
All right, but Mike talked about, you better talk to Mike because he talked about renting a porta potty since there's going to be a lot of people there. I told Mike that you had your own porta potty that you were going to bring, but I don't know when you guys are planning on getting there. I know whenever Scott gets down here, but I'm leaving. I'll be there. I got a lot of hunting to do. We're going to go out and find some treasures this year. So we've got some exploring to do. So I'll get out there. I'll be out there probably, 3 weeks? Probably 4 weeks. I'll be gone.
Not 4 weeks. You can't go 4 weeks.
Well, I'll be back before you got to go. But so even if I got to leave a week prior or something, but I'll be back before you got to go. 3.5 weeks or something.
Right,
It takes me 3 days to get there. Okay. So
Okay.
anyway, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be really good. It was fun.
I got somebody coming to stay with me.
I know you do. Better wear a bulletproof vest if you claim jump. That's right, because I used to know this guy. God, he used to hate claim jumpers. And there's this guy that used to go out and claim jump a lot. And so he took rubber tracks that was on like a sled or snowmobile, the rubber things, an old pair, and he cut them off so it was long and flat, and he stuck nails all up through there, and he buried it on the road, on the dirt road going into his claim. And so this guy claim jumped and got all 4 flat tires.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he would go patrol them. He had an AR. He'd kick people off and chase them away with that AR. He was a crazy nut. I was Buck.
I was going to say, because I know Buck chased people off your claims.
Yeah, he was fanatic. What?
Read
you got
that.
a treasure sitting right next to you. God, all right, shit. I got to freaking give him something now. What can I give him? Hey, you know what I made? Look at these. I made these too. You know what these are?
No.
I made this whole thing up. This is a whole. I've been doing all. You asked me what I'm busy for. Look at this. This is a whole documentation that I made up.
Is it you made up?
Yeah, I made it up. See what these are? These are pens. They go in your pocket, little pens. These are really cool. But you know what they really are? They're dowsing rods. So when we go out looking for treasure, see, we have dowsing rods. Show me the treasure. Oh, you're right. Anyway, I got those too. I just got a couple of these I got to sell. So I got a lot of stuff I got to do.
Quanto?
Huh?
How much?
I don't know.
Oh, well, how are you going to sell them?
I haven't put that to get that far yet.
Oh.
In a little baggie and everything. So I'm taking stuff to Moon Lake Gathering. I think I'll sell stuff at Moon Lake Gathering out there. I made those tumblers, and that's what I'll do. So anyway, with the snowmobile tracks, oh, very cool. Oh, that's smart. So, but they used to know this other guy that years ago I joined this club. Now we're talking clear back in probably the late '90s. So I knew this. Well, I didn't know this guy, but I joined this club, and they told us not to go on this guy's claim because he's crazy. He's a nutcase. So one day I was out prospecting, and I saw this guy, and I started talking to him. And I said, "Yeah, we were told not to go on your claim or talk to you because you were a nutcase." He said, "I'm only a nutcase when people claim jump on my claims." And so I got talking to him. He said, "Oh, you can come over and work anytime you want on my claim." I said, "Oh, cool, thanks, man." And but he told me a story that one day he went after work. He got out there, and there was these two guys in the wash. There was running water, and they were gold panning. So he said, "I ordered them out of the creek." He had a gun. He pulled a gun on him. He said, "I ordered them out of the creek. I made them take off all their clothes." He said, "I was nice enough and let them keep their tennis shoes, and then I told them to take a hike." They ran out. They hiked all the way to the highway. They brought back the police. And he says, "And I just told the police that these guys are claim jumpers, and I just got them rid of them." And the police just basically said, "Well, he's got the right to protect his claims." They probably frown on that a little bit today. And back in the olden days, they used to shoot you if you claim jumped.
Well, yeah.
So now they like you just to go and settle it in court. The law really doesn't like to get involved with
They don't
that
know.
anymore.
There are signs in the BLM main office in Phoenix that say if you have a problem, we cannot help you.
Well, they don't because they're just money takers.
But I mean, but the sign is
Right.
there in the office.
Well, they're
We
just
cannot
telling,
help you.
yeah, they're just all BLM or money takers. They don't get involved. So, and the only way that you'd get the law to come out or police to come out on a situation like that is if you were to say, like there's threats involved or there's guns involved or something like that.
Yeah.
Then they'd probably come out. But, I remember years ago when somebody was claim jumping on a claim back in early '90s. And I approached this guy and I told him he was claim jumping. He said, "Well, show me a map. Prove to me that, I'm on your claim." So I had to go back down and get my map. And when I came back, I couldn't find him anymore. And in that same time, me and Phil, I remember when we were walking up this claim and there was all these cigarette butts laying all over the ground. And there were some guys dry washing further down on their claim. So we walked down there and saw these cigarette butts on their claim and asked them, "Who's claim jumping up on our claim?" And they said, "Nobody's claim jumping up there." And I threw down all these cigarette butts. And the guy looked at me and he says, "Hey, who am I to argue with the guy packing a gun, drinking a beer?" But I just basically say, "Stay off our claim." But anyways, I was a little rowdy back in those days. I've mellowed out a lot since then. But once upon a time, we had close to 250 mining claims, if you remember that.
I do remember. Yeah, I remember that very well. Yes, I do.
We had mining claims in all the western states.
Yes, we did.
Every state: California, Washington, Oregon, Nevada, Utah, Montana.
What a pain in the ass.
Every state we had claims in. And so I would take off every year and spend like about 2 months on the road just driving all over the West Coast maintaining a lot of these claims.
Yeah. Tell everybody who did all that paperwork.
Oh, you probably did the majority of all that paperwork.
You think?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did too.
Anybody got any questions? Steve says, "We just had one and nicely told him to check into it and look at paperwork on the post." A lot of people, you're only required to put your post up, your monuments up one time, and it's up to the individual to make sure there's not a claim there. It's not up to you to make sure that, you don't have to post signs everywhere and all of that. It's up to them to make sure that they're in the right spot or there's not a claim
But
there.
it's so hard to do because especially when the weather gets cooler, there's a million people out here.
I had a 3D print, Half Bucket. I had a 3D print that somebody gave me of Gold Mountain, and it was in the clubhouse. I don't know if it's still in there or not. If you were ever out there and you go in the clubhouse, it was blue, but somebody did 3D print Gold Hill up there. I remember we had a claim one time, and we posted it, and then we went out there, and the post was gone. And then we found it in the bushes. Somebody didn't like the post, so they took it down through in the bushes. So then we put it back in there again, and we put more rocks around. We came up the next week, it was gone again. So the next time we came up, we cemented the post and put it in cement. The post didn't disappear then. But people like to hunt claims, and they'll throw away the markers and say, "Hey, I didn't see any markers."
Well, yeah.
A lot of people don't know that people have mining claims on BLM land, especially if they're back east. People back east don't realize that
there is no BLM.
there's no BLM. So people out here can't understand why we can have mining claims and stuff like that. They just don't understand that. Some people, I've even heard people say they think it's wrong or something like that. But anyways, you know what? I've been thinking of doing this, and this is what I need to do. I need to write a book of all of my gold hunting adventures through my years. There's a lot of them stories.
I'm sure there are a lot
There are
of
tons
stories.
of those type of stories. A lot of them are funny stories and
a
stuff.
lot of them you've told time and time again.
Well, there are those ones, but I think
that all involve drinking.
well, back then, everything involved drinking.
But you don't have time to write a book. You got videos backed up.
I know. I got 4 videos. I got it, and that's just on stuff people are sending me.
That you still have to go through.
I do. I still got unpacking stuff.
In here, you got crap.
I know.
In the
I still got
closet.
unpacking to do, and I got to start packing to get ready to go to Utah almost next month.
Almost next month.
Well, in August.
Well, we're going to Utah next week.
We are. We are going to Utah next week.
Not this coming, but the week after.
Oh yeah, we got to travel there.
Yeah.
And maybe I should go that way and drop all my stuff off, and then.
Yeah, there's an idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got traveling to do. We do. What are you looking at now?
Beep beep. Let's go. Beep beep. Let's go. It says. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. That was another song. So that computer. Yeah, we got computers every which way.
Computers and TVs. Yes, all my stuff finally arrived almost 4 weeks after it left.
Yesterday it all arrived.
Yeah, it all arrived yesterday.
You can hunt, hike, and camp on BLM claims, just not prospect.
That is correct.
That is right. You can fish. You can do anything. Yes.
But you can't stay on the land, even if it's your claim. You can't stay out there if you're going to stay there for more than 14 days.
Well, the rule is 14 days, but if you have a notice of intent or plan of operation, then you can live out on your claim. You can't build a permanent structure or nothing like that, but you can live out there, put up temporary housing and fences and stuff like that for your workers and stuff like that. So, anyways, anybody got any good questions? Anybody need to buy a gold monster? I got gold monsters actually sitting right here. I got 3 brand new ones in boxes. I got scared when gold monsters had a short. I'm testing out my gold monster. It's just charged. Gold monster is a decent machine. It's a very sensitive machine. It'll actually pick the salts up in your hands, so you can't run your hand over the coral. You got to have a scoop to do that with, because it is very sensitive. It will pick up a pinhead piece of gold. So if you have the gold monster in the 6,000, you'll have everything you need. What are you doing?
I'm reading.
Oh, I would think that since they are federal mining claims, you could call a U.S. Marshal on claim jumpers. You would think, but basically you're just leasing, I guess. They're like, look at this camera's rolling on me again. Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know.
There. See, I can see it slowly turning. It's slowly moving back towards that way.
Whatever.
Because it's the cable that's running through the back. I'm trying a different webcam this week. That's what I'm trying. Oh, we're going to go to Oatman tomorrow, aren't we?
We are.
We're going to go check out Oatman.
Yeah, in the blistering heat.
Blistering heat. Well, we're going to leave like at 3 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
said yeah.
I
No,
agree
so
with
we've
everything.
been going out trying a lot of things. We've been going out like trying different restaurants and eatery stuff and trying to find a favorite one. And so yeah, we haven't really done. We've gone to some thrift stores and we do a lot of shopping in Walmart. And so we need to start doing something else. So we said, so tomorrow we're going to go to Oatman and visit the donkeys. Hello, little donkey.
Yeah.
You
That's what
know,
we're gonna
donkeys
do.
walk up and down the streets in Oatman. They're just everywhere. Tons of
Just
donkeys.
like up where Buck used to live over there.
No, no. That's so well, yeah, yeah, like over there. And they have the donkey police over there.
S-
What? The
mm,
donkey police? Do I have
I hope not.
what do you mean you hope not? I probably don't have that one,
That's
do I?
good.
What?
Yeah, just say it.
No, I was looking for the donkey feeders of
I-
America.
Uh-huh.
Is what I was looking for. I don't see that though. I had a commercial for the donkey feeders. How come I don't have that in here?
I don't know.
Well, that bites.
I see a lot of pictures of me.
Well, those are your
Yeah.
what you call them pictures,
Yeah.
huh? I could play your Bee Gees thing if
No,
you're not good.
nobody wants to hear that.
Oh, they all do.
Nobody wants to hear it.
Yes, they do. They all want to.
I think you should sing that song, Jive Talking.
Jive Talking.
What is it? Jive what?
Jive Talking.
Is that it? Jive Talking?
Jive Talking by the Bee Gees, yeah.
Why don't you sing that?
Why would I sing that? Why shouldn't I? I think I should sing like a Gold Fever song.
Hey, you know what? That's probably cool. Why don't you sing a Gold Fever song?
Okay. Gold Fever. I got it so bad. Gold Fever. It's driving me mad. Big
See, that's a hit song.
That's a toe tapper.
I don't have the donkeys in here.
I'm sorry.
How come I don't have the
I
donkey
don't
song?
know.
I gotta find my donkey song, man. Wow, that's too bad. Okay, I'll work on that for further down the road. Oh, I gotta go back into the comments. Okay. Mike Bush, 50% off for seniors in the Wallapai Mountain Resort. What's that for? On Thursday. For what?
Just
What?
to stay there or for the restaurant?
50% off.
That's probably to stay overnight, I would guess.
Yeah. They still do a gunfight in the streets.
Oh, for lunch.
Are
On
you
Thursdays.
out there in that area, Mike? Enjoy feeding the burros. Burros. There's so many.
Watch out where you step.
Oh, they have people. They pay them to walk up and down, clean the streets up, and that.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh, wow! Did not know that. Thursday, 50% off for seniors at the restaurant there, huh?
Oh,
That's a pretty good deal.
yeah.
We like to have gone there
10
for
to 2.
we've gone there for the Sunday morning brunch, which we kind of like. Well, it's a drive up there for us. It's like what, 45 minutes to get up there?
It was a ride.
Was that what it was? Like something like that?
Maybe it wasn't that long. I
It
don't
just
know.
seemed like that long, huh?
I don't know.
10 to 2. Huh. Okay, we'll keep that on the agenda
Oh, wow.
on Thursdays because we're seniors.
Speak for yourself. Wait, so next week, what is today?
Wednesday?
When is the second next Wednesday? When is the second?
The second is next Wednesday. That is correct.
Okay, so we got to go to the doctor.
Okay. See, Steve says they ran a road grader on the road up to Gold Hill. Hey, all right. It seemed like, I don't know, I was out there a couple of weeks ago and it looked like they graded the road a little bit. And Steve, so I went up there on, where we kind of talked about where the guy put all the tailings in the wash. And I took some buckets of dirt out and I did some dry washing and all I found was a little bit of fine gold. But I didn't really get down the there's light stuff up above, and then once you go through that light stuff up above, the small stuff, you get into larger rocks down below. So I don't know if the larger rocks was better or what. That I don't know. But I did do a test up there. That was probably a couple of weeks ago, anyways, huh? A week and a half ago, week ago, I don't know. But anyway, I kind of thought that they did a little grading of the road up there. But it has been a little too warm to really go out and do anything. That it has been. So tomorrow, that's what we're going to do. You know what? So that means, so July, so you're leaving. When are you leaving? When do you got to go?
At the end of August.
The end of August. So that means that thing is at the 16th, 17th, 18th.
Right. So you were going to go before, because that's what.
Right, but they're not going to come back during, after that week sometime.
Yeah, you were going to come
So
back.
I was sometime like around the 21st, 23rd, somewhere in there.
Because I'm going to leave in
Then-
there.
Right. So if I'd be back by the 23rd or somewhere in there.
Well, that's what we
24th
told
is Sunday.
Holly, yeah.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to have to leave sometime around the beginning of August then. So that's almost in a month away. So I have a month. I still got to get the camper
You
in
got
order.
things to do.
Yeah, and packing and
Well,
all
I
that.
just gave you a whole bunch of stuff for the camper.
Yeah. So I seen that. We have been working up there on other tailings. Cool. Okay. So that's the thing. So so the wheel has started. I'll post it either later tonight or in the morning. So people have asked before, how do they get involved? That's how they get involved. I posted the number. You can call for the wheel, 928-231-7548.
And PayPal is goldfeverradio@yahoo.com.
That's right. I'll post all that info. I'll post some
It's
pictures to give away, stuff like that.
$35 a spot.
40 spots.
45 spots.
45 spots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and then we'll just draw it once it's all filled. So there's some gold bags, there's some small gold nuggets, there's that boss cleanup kit, there's some silver, more silver dollars. So gold panning kits. There's a few prizes. So anyways, that's what's happening. You got any other thing you want to talk about?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was
Does anybody
waiting.
else got any
I
other
was
questions?
waiting for questions, but nobody had
Oh,
any.
anybody got a question for Lisa?
Since my
The Gold Monster
geniusness-
works good. I just found old metal BBs in my backyard. It'll pick up a BB really good. It's actually called, you think it's called Gold Monster, which is a GM, but actually it's BB. BBs. Yeah, it's a BB machine.
Vegas was good. Vegas was good. We didn't come out ahead, but Vegas was good.
Vegas was real good,
We
huh?
like Vegas.
Vegas was real good, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a dork.
Thank you. I learned from you.
You're a real dork. Anyway, yeah.
Well, I was just doing your picture pose.
So, no, that's where we didn't go. So we were talking, somebody said earlier. So the funny thing was, years ago, Lisa had the nickname of Scooter.
Yes.
We don't know how she ever got that nickname,
Don't remember it.
but so we used to always call her Scooter. And then when all of a sudden I got a thing that they're sending me a scooter to check out. And then we remembered that was Lisa's old nickname was Scooter. So I made this song for Scooter
You did.
and I posted that. So anyways, yeah, could call the GM 1000 the BB King. Hey, there you go, the BB King.
And Lucille.
See, I call
BB
mine
King
the
and his
trash
guitar.
monster. I find more trash than gold, but I do find gold. You do find trash. I mean, where I go hunt out in Meadview, it's been hunted to death. I hunt with the 6000 though. And I find a lot of little dinky metal shards because where I'm hunting at is on top of caliche. And the old timers, what they did is they scraped down to the caliche layer because that's where all the gold was at. So you get those little shards from the backhoe blade. But if I'm picking those little shards up, that means other people's missing them little small pieces of gold. And that's where I kind of find little pieces of gold that other people's missed. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to an area where not many people go at all. And it's Gold rich. Hey, all right, I like that.
But how do you know that it's gold rich if not many people go there?
Could be called the lead monster. Yeah. Yeah, well, hey, you better take me up there with you because I need new places to go hunt on this area. 'Cause I'm new to the Kingman area. So I need places to know where to go hunt at. Daryl says, time is our most valuable asset. Don't waste it. That is very correct.
Yes, it is.
Time is one thing you can't get back. Every moment you lost is a moment lost in time.
Time is on my side.
Time, it's on my side. Hey, that was pretty good. Every moment lost is, I forgot what I said. That was pretty
Yeah, I went out and prospected it and found gold veins. Oh, okay.
All right, cool. It's always nice when you find gold.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so that's what's happening. What was I saying? What was I talking about?
Time.
No, before time. We were talking about something before time. Oh, that I'm taking off and going?
No, that I was Scooter.
Oh, that you were Scooter. So we don't know how she got the name of Scooter. But anyway, so those were on my AICDs. And so, yeah, so I know people in the past has asked how to get involved with the wheels, stuff like that. So told them follow Facebook. They said, we don't watch Facebook. Tons of microscopic golden wire pieces from vein itself, and it's orange and red and amazing trust. Does that mean amazing trust means trust land?
Amazing.
Oh.
Maybe it's supposed to be amazing. Trust me.
Oh,
Maybe.
Cool. You know, that's really cool to put that TV up there on the wall like that, you know?
Yeah. Like I said, we've got TVs in every room.
Well,
Every room.
well, that's in case you want to watch the show too while you're sitting here. You can.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's like.
Okay, so then I can see the back of my head.
Yeah, or everybody else can see the back of your head.
Okay.
I got the detector to get the bigger pieces that weathered out. All right. So anyway, so guys, that's really what we got to talk about. So I guess we'll head on out of here then, huh? We'll go do something, even if it's wrong. So I got videos I got to post. I got a lot of stuff I've got to do. Glad to see you two stay safe. You guys stay safe too. That's out there. You guys are hotter than what we are out there. And it's warm. We're in a little heat spell right now. It's only like 147 degrees though, so it's getting pretty cool. Anyways, you guys be safe, be cool out there. Like, share, make sure you subscribe to the channels. If you're not, Julie and Barry, good night. Good to see you aboard. So till our paths cross again. Oh, here's another new song from the CD, the Jack and his A1 band. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
I've got a quest. The gold is calling me. From the sunlit deserts to the old pine trees, chasing down dreams with a shovel and a plan. Through Arizona's dust to the California sand. Let's raise our spirits, we're in this together. Gold in our sights, chasing fortune forever. I've got a quest, the gold is calling me. From the sunlit deserts to the old pine trees, chasing down dreams with a shovel and a plan. Through Arizona's dust to the California sand. Let's raise our spirits, we're in this together. Gold in our sights, chasing fortune forever. There's gold out there waiting to be found. Grab your gear, let's shake up the ground. From deserts to the hills, we're on a roll. Join me out there, let's discover our gold. I'm traveling far from coast to coast. Alaska's chill to the Carolina boast. Every step I take with my heart full of fire, digging for treasures that I truly desire. Adventure awaits, can you feel the thrill? Join me in this quest, it's a dream to fulfill. There's gold out there waiting to be found. Grab your gear, let's shake up the ground. From deserts to the hills, we're on a roll. Join me out there, let's discover our goal. Come on friend, let's make it bold. Together we'll find our treasure. Oh, so come on friend, let's make it bold. Together we'll find our treasure of gold.